Life an Ethiopian restaurant. I stop and I'm like, what the fuck? Ethiopian cuisine? Isn't that an oxymoron? I swear, what the fuck could they possibly sell? They're a piece of rice on everybody's fucking plate. Does anybody here watch the Food Network?
Oh.
Good, I don't either because I'm so fucking broke I never have food in the fucking house whenever I turn that shit on. I swear every time I watch it I feel like a fucking Ethiopian window shopping at Morgan's Steakhouse. So yeah, anyway, anybody here a 90s child? I'm not talking about a 90s baby, but a 80s baby and 90s child like myself. Hell yeah, then you remember today's entertainment didn't suck balls?
Yeah?
Hell yeah. I gotta say, I grew up a huge diehard hip-hop fan in the 90s, early 2000s. DMX, Wu-Tang, Pac, all that shit. Nowadays, the lyrics are not only retarded, the fucking names are retarded as shit. I mean, Lil Baby and Dub Baby, that's about the least creative shit I've ever fucking heard. And what about Lil Dicky? Never heard any dude before pride himself after having a tiny dick. I swear, what next? Is there going to be a breast cancer patient who becomes an MC and names herself Barely A-Cup? And what about if Magic Johnson becomes an MC? Is he going to name himself Infected TIP? Jesus, what about him? So anyway, yes, speaking of Magic Johnson, do y'all find it ironic that a dude with an infected dick is named Magic Johnson? Almost as ironic as the fact Jesus was a fucking carpenter and his fate was getting nailed to death. So anybody here a fan of Elton John? Hell yeah, so am I. I gotta say, he's probably the most likable cocksucker on the planet. Speaking of which, I heard autopsies actually came back about Michael Jackson, shit we never knew before. It wasn't actually the meds that killed him, it was food poisoning. He was eating 10-year-old nuts. Anybody here watch the news? I used to, not anymore, because half the time the news doesn't tell us any shit we didn't already know a long time ago. I'm pretty sure most of us in this room knew long before a few days ago that Alabama sucks ass. No, I'm the only one.
Yeah.
So anyway, speaking of which, I would imagine the chicks in Alabama probably give amazing fucking blowjobs, considering none of them use too much teeth. So yeah, my mother here's a nice Jewish mother. She might as well be Muslim though. I'm sure you can tell that it should be highly illegal for her not to cover most of her face at all times. So, speaking of which, anybody here ever fucked a really fat chick before?
Oh, fuck yes.
Hell yeah, so have I. Then you know the hardest part's finding the actual fucking G-spot. Half the times you think you found that shit, turns out your dick just got caught in a crease in her stomach. I swear the last fat bitch I fucked made me feel so fucking gifted. I'm like, holy shit, I didn't know my shit was so big it won't even fit through. Then I realized I was trying to stick it in her belly button. So, anyway, back to this bitch.
Oh no.
I swear, every time I look her in the eyes, I feel like the fucking narrator in Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart.
Wow.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad at least 3 people in South Florida are familiar with English literature. But yeah, no, she honestly makes a much better parent than I myself would right now. partly because I'm a sick, twisted fuck, as you can tell. And also because, like I said, I'm so fucking broke. Seriously, I would not be able to buy a bottle of milk for a child. It would have to suffice with my dick filled with cum. I mean, hey, that shit serves the same purpose. At least the child gets its fill of protein for the day. Thank you for that delayed laughter. He's like, oh shit, should I laugh at this? 10 seconds later, fuck it. So, speaking of which, I recently performed my first abortion in Alabama. The first pregnant bitch I saw, I shot her in the stomach. I was looking at her, I'm like, I don't know, you seem like a trashy whore. It didn't seem like you were ready to be a mother yet. Yeah, so anyway, speaking of which, yes, we're in a room filled with Jews, and I bet none of us in here ever use the fucking sauna when we go to the gym. That shit reminds us too much of the gas chamber. I also hate being in a gym locker room full of new dudes. Not because not because I'm a homophobe or anything, but honestly, half the times I walk around, I'm fucking envious of the other dudes. Don't get me wrong, my shit's huge, but it's fucking crooked. I swear, every time a chick sees my dick, she turns into the fucking Joker. Yeah, I don't have a fucking god. Yeah. Anyway, half the times my eyes are the same color as the fucking devil. And so is my dick after a chick bites it. So yeah, one thing I do gotta say about the 90s though, compared to nowadays, the internet sucked ass back then. I mean, nowadays, a 12-year-old wants to get a boner, it's a click of a fucking button. Back then, it would take 25 minutes to see a fucking tit. Not to mention now, at least when it buffers, it's a silent buffer. Remember back then, that really annoying sound it used to make when it buffered? That shit sounded like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings having a fucking seizure. But yeah, as you can tell, she was probably born in the 1910s.
Oh.
Yeah, she was almost one of Hitler's victims.
Oh.
Speaking of which, I heard Hitler recently walked into a Jewish bakery and asked the cashier, how much does the challah cost? So, anyway, wow, I swear I haven't heard this much silence since the last time I ejaculated. Yeah, mainly because I was fucking a bitch who was in a coma.
Oh.
Hey, they're the only ones who never wake up and yell rape.
Oh.
Speaking of which, the news also attempts to rape my childhood. About 5 years ago, the news completely raped my childhood love for Jell-O pudding snacks.
Oh.
I can never think of that nice creamy pudding anymore without thinking of Cosby's bodily fluids.
Oh. Oh.
So South Florida is a very unique place. I mean, look at Miami. It's like the one county in the U.S. You can, as a white guy, you can be a super OCD neat freak and can still never mention your spick and span. And down here, you don't need to know shit about driving a car in order to get your fucking license. everyone down here drives twice as brain dead as Sarah Palin's son.
Accurate.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to go any further with that. I mean, the poor child takes after his mother, who's also a retard. Speaking of which, you ever notice how half the intersection signs here look like they're catered to retards behind the wheel? What about that one sign, no turn on red, except from right lane? No shit. Isn't that one of the first questions they usually fucking ask you on your learner's permit test? Wow, nobody has their fucking license. But yeah, there's that other sign, do not turn when pedestrians and crosswalk. I'm pretty fucking sure even Sarah Palin's son could tell you if you see people crossing the street, you don't run them the fuck over. It's that fucking simple. In Palm Beach, that shit's the worst. Everyone drives slow as fuck and it drives me absolutely insane. I swear every time I'm behind any of them, I feel like the fucking Germans at the end of Schindler's List. I'm ready to fuck up any Holocaust survivor that gets in my way. So, speaking of which, wow, where's the fucking crowd that I thought was here? Oh, he's giving me the wrap it up signal, which I'm sure she wished she would have given my dad over 30 years ago. But yeah, there's no wonder why us Jews never tipped. Our fucking tip was taken from us from the get-go. So why the fuck should we give back? But yeah, so anyway, I'm glad to see so many people out here supporting comedy. As you know, comedy is one of the hardest jobs. Almost as hard as a fetish porn star, but not quite. Don't worry, you'll never see two of us comics try to reenact Two Girls, One Cup.
Not without cocaine.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm stoned as fuck, so I apologize if I fucked this up. I'm twice as stoned as a Palestinian bitch who steps out of line. Yeah, last Christmas, my friend and I made a bong out of a Jesus ornament. All night we were high on Christ. I got so high I decided to reenact God. So I stuck my dick in the Mary ornament while I had Joseph's back turned. So before anyone here with a crucifix tries to stab me to death, I'm gonna hand the mic back to your host and make a fucking run for it.